No time for a fancy intro today, my friends. It all comes down to this. Welcome into episode 10. We have not won a game since April 19th. We are on a 5-game losing streak. We haven't scored in 3 games. The last time we scored, 2 goals against Man City, and we were kind of robbed at the end for a loss. But I also want to point out the bottom of the table, my friends. Tottenham take on West Brom. Everton take on Chelsea. Fulham take on Newcastle. One of those 3 are going down. That's crazy. Let's take a look at our squad. We're going to have some end-of-season awards. So be thinking about who you think your player of the season, signing of the season, young player of the season are. We've got some injuries. Jay Rodriguez is out. Not that it really matters to us. For 3 to 7 weeks left on a hip injury. Dwight McNeil has got a pulled back muscle and cannot go today. Devastated, my friends, because we kind of need him. You can't really see. Down here, this is Michael Olise, who has a twisted ankle, who also cannot go. He was kind of a rotational option for us. In other news, Ashley Barnes wants to leave. I said sure. So he's wanted by Bournemouth and Norwich. We're going to try and get like 15 million for him. It's going to be a rebuild over the summer to really kind of revamp into this Tiki-Taka style. We've already rebuilt half the squad towards that idea. But now it's like we really do need that attacking threat that isn't a 3-star. You know, that's kind of been a weakness. As I noted, we've not scored in 3 games. We have, in good news, reloaned Thiago Almada until the end of next season. So we don't need to buy him. We could just pay his wages. I think we're getting the better end of the deal, and he's quite good. He's quite good. The big gaps that we have in the squad, the big gaps, could be left back. Again, there's nothing wrong with Charlie Taylor, and if we had to go with him, I'd be okay. But I'd like to get even like a 21, 22, 23-year-old with like high potential that we could give some game time to. And I'm just not finding anybody. I can find all the right backs in the universe, but I cannot find a left back. It is insane. And I thought, well, we could just activate Alonso's 28 million clause. I thought about it. I tried to reload him, and they were like, oh, they're wanting to give him a chance in the first team. And I just think whatever his wages request is going to be, yeah, 120 to 150, it's just going to be too much for us. So, like, even if we activated it, like, essentially, our transfer budget is going to be 33.26 million guaranteed. We'd be spending all but 5 million of that on just the activation of that transfer from the loan. And then we'd have to pay him a lot, and we'd have to pay him a sign-on bonus. It's like, we could just sign 1 player. So I don't think we could afford to do that. Now, if we go sell a bunch of players, maybe, but I don't think it'll be in enough time, right? His loan, when does his loan end here officially? Well, okay, it ends the end of June. So I just, again, 30 years old, 28 million. I mean, he's been good. Don't get me wrong, right? But I'd much rather get that stud young guy, you know, that could come in and really develop. I'd like to replace Nick Pope. I mean, he just doesn't fit a sweeper keeper style or really a goalkeeper style. We got 10 clean sheets. That's like a third of the games. And he's conceded 44 goals. In that vein, I don't think this is going to work out, but I'm still going to show him to you. Donnarumma is refusing to sign a new contract and is wanted by Chelsea. They're asking 40.5, but you know his contract's up, right? His contract's up. I thought about just straight up offering him. That would be tasty, wouldn't it? And we got, I got a lot of scouting on Joseph Martinez in Atlanta United. Okay, we don't have the problem with being able to get a work permit. You know, I'm not saying he's the next thing, but I think we're really, really hurting on the attacking front up top, and then goalkeeper and left back. Those are the big problems. So, my friends, so this game, Man City, it was so good until Ayer had an own goal where he wasn't even facing the ball. It hit him in the back and went in. And I'm like, you've literally got to be kidding me. We went up early on a set piece. I was like, oh my goodness, we are going to beat Man City. And then we didn't. We lost to West Ham. One of those things where we dominated the game. Same thing happened against Crystal Palace. We dominated the game, and it was one mistake from Svensson. Not really worth showing, but just kind of giving you the narrative here. One mistake in each game leads to a goal, and we were like, I think in this game we had like 64% possession against Crystal Palace. It was crazy. Liverpool, we have nothing. I mean, look at the ratings. They ran all over us. They just won the title. They were on a high. There was nothing we could do except just accept life. And so, my friends, we come in against Arsenal, currently in 5th place. They're currently in 5th place. There is a chance, okay? We could win here and get that 7th place spot. However, Aston Villa plays Crystal Palace in 9th. So you'd expect them to probably draw that. I don't remember what we beat them once and we drew them. So maybe the sorting rules would be if they draw and we win, but that would include us having to win. So yeah. Oh, and we fired our head of youth development after that youth intake, and we signed this guy because he was available. It cost us 20 grand to fire the old guy. This guy, our last one was like 14s here and like a 16 here, so it was an improvement across the board. I'm hoping next season it could be a little better. Just a fuzz. The other thing, the last thing I'll show you here before we hop, I'm considering calling Lewis Richardson up to the first team next season. Just to give him the game time to try and reach that potential. He's not going to start, right? He's not exactly great at being a deep lying forward. He's definitely more of that advanced forward, like use that acceleration and pace. So, maybe in the games where we need to counterattack, something like that. But just something to consider. They want us to play defensive. We shall not. They're playing Nketiah up top, and Saka and Pepe. Where is do they have injuries? Oh no, they're there. Don't lie to me, FM. Lacazette is gonna play. Okay. Because of the injuries, we've had to kind of mix things up here a little bit. So we've got Almada on the left as an inside forward because he's right-footed. We've got Wood up top. We got Mendez on the right because he's left-footed. So he can cut in from there. Ayer is our best option. Well, Mendez has been learning roaming playmaker. We may end up playing him there because of Almada. So we got Ayer on the roaming playmaker because he's our next best option, which is kind of probably bad. Like, he's the second, like, he is up and down the spine of the midfield and the defense, the best player. Wilshere on advanced playmaker, Cork on deep line playmaker on defend. Ayer being here brings Vavro in, Tarkowski over to the left, Svensson, and Alonso with Pope. Now, here's what I've changed. I got pass into space on and play for set pieces. And then we have changed it from hold shape to counter. The idea here, and we've dropped the line back to a standard line. Okay, so the idea here, when I read the scouting report on Arsenal, I was like, I'm trying to, like, any little nugget I can get to try and give us a chance, right? So it says that like 6 of the last 11 assists have come through balls. So there's the pass into space. And I'm hoping from a counterattacking standpoint that passing into space gets the ball forward a little more often, rather than, there's been a couple of highlights where like we get into the box, then we pass it back to like halfway between midfield and the box. And I'm like, no. Do something. And the set pieces, because we've actually scored a couple goals on set pieces. We've got some tall lads in the squad. So, maybe on the counterattacking, I should up the tempo. I don't know. It didn't go well last time against Arsenal. So I'm assuming it's not going to this time, but it may not be a bad thing. Okay. If we, hold on, wait, let's go get revenge. Yes. Somebody's going to get sent off. Oh, I've yet to have that. Knock on wood. It almost might not be a bad thing to not be in the Europa League conference thing next season, because that's more games. However, we have had some players that I wanted to get some game time to from a rotation standpoint. We didn't. I guess it kind of depends on what we do in the transfer window and how strong the squad is. Like, are we very top heavy? Like our top best 11 are the only players you want to play, or there's some options below that you're like, yeah, let's get those in as well. Why is it going to be the last time we see Jack Cork? He's signed a contract, lads. Don't. That's a bug, right? Like it should know that. Would you have transfer listed Rodri? I don't know. Chris Wood has talked to me about wanting to break his goalless voodoo. Yeah, we're gonna focus on our day. I know I don't normally show you the press conference, but it might be the last one. Oh, Thomas Partey? No, okay, whoa. What? Why are they starting these guys? I'm really confused. He's got 8 subs on the season with 2 goals and an assist. Where? Okay, there it is. I'd like that screen to just pop back. That's just my preference. Saka's played. Okay. Wait for it. Pepe. Oh, that's it. That's interesting. Oh, that's not our. I thought we were in. That's close enough to being our maroonish colors. I was like, oh, that's us. Oh, this is our highlight. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, there he goes. Oh, do better, Pope. But at least, I mean, at least it got cleared. At least it got cleared. Chambers collects it. Gabriel. Tierney. How you doing? Ooh, Alonso's there. Level head, Alonso. Yes, get a foot stuck in. Bellerin. I mean, oh, offside. Blocking the keeper. There we go. Get in. Let's celebrate the non-goals. Get in. But I meant to show this to you as well. The season preview had us selected 17th. 17th. So I'm pretty sure the board at any point it's like, this is fine. This is great. Oh, he was offside. It wasn't standing in front of the keeper. It was just straight up offside. Cool. So I'm thinking that's why the board like, you have not played direct, but it's fine. Like, we're not in the relegation scrap. Thank you very much. If we can get to a continental Europe, that'd be great. If we don't, it's fine too. All right, we finally got a shot. Yeah. There we go. Crystal Palace is beating Aston Villa. Every time I see Villa, because was it David Villa played in MLS, and I heard it on, TV and stuff all the time. I'm like, no, Villa. Here goes a goal. Oh, is he gonna cut it back? No, he goes side netting. A little classic FM20 for you, my friends, in that one. They've gone 2-0 up. Oh, the game is saying, would you like to try to go for it? I think we will. I mean, as it sits, if we win this game, Villa loses, we get that spot. Go give them one more performance to cheer for. So if we were going to do that, this is so bad. The thing is, I bet that we're struggling with the back three, right? So if we go here, gonna make you that, okay. Whoop, switch you here, okay. Okay. Can you play a shadow striker? I'm wondering if like Wood can draw them out and, or could he play a false 9? Probably not. We'll take that off. Should I take this off, increase the tempo? That's just not how we play it. I did have play for set pieces on. We're gonna counter. We're gonna go back to dropping this line. I mean, you might at this point you have nothing to lose, right? Like the position of the table doesn't really matter. So that's why I'm like, well, Well, attackers. I have faith in you. Okay, midfielders. Let's go. I've not done this all season. Come on! I just remembered you could do that. Because it, looks different than how it used to. Mendes is on a 6.3. I'm going to ignore that for right now. Okay. Pope. Vavro. Oh, that was right in front. Oh, dear. I was in front of the face of goal, and we've given it right back. I mean, jeez. Come on, guys. We really need Mendes to come good. All right, boys. Bellerin slides it across. Blocked. Oh, but we don't pick up the runner. Oh! Oh! Oh, dear. Nick Pope flapping about all over the place. Oh, that was good. I mean, Vavro is... I'm marking my man. Like... Well, not... Okay, I'll change the tactic here in a second. We're going to go attacking. And we're going to take Mendes off because he's playing poorly. Come on, Goodmanson. You gave us a decent performance all year. And I extended your contract. Can you do a job? I'm going to demand more. I figured that was what was going to happen when we went 4-2-3-1. Not going to lie. But, like I said, nothing to lose here. Nothing to lose. Cool. Good ball watching, Jack. Oh, I forgot to show you Jack's minutes last time. He's well over 2,000. I mean... Maybe he's the signing of the season just because we got him on a free, right? Here they come. Here they come. It's like a cat playing with its food before it devours it. Oh my. Oh, I thought that was going to be, one of those back passes that just doesn't get there. Chris Wood is never going to catch that. Or is he? Leno with the dramatics to take up some time. Thank you, sir. Pings it back out. Oh, Svensson gets a... Okay, Goodmanson! Oh, I was hoping it was going to be Goodmanson. Yes, Chris Wood! Get in, son! You're saying there's a chance! We got some exhausted midfielders that I think I'm going to leave on because at least they're performing decently well. We'll see what the ratings jump up to. I'm going to give Goodmanson all the credit there. It has nothing to do with Svensson intercepting it. It's all Goodmanson's pass. Has nothing to do with Chris Wood's finish, even though he's been on a goal-scoring drought. Good freaking stuff. You're saying there's a chance. All right, Wilshire's on a 6.5 and exhausted. We don't want to break him. I think we're just going to throw caution to the wind, my friends, and bring on a pretty irritated Ashley Barnes. What are you good at, Ashley? What are you good at, son? You could be a pressing forward or a target man. Same, it's like you're the same player. It's uncanny. We'll put you here on attack because you just scored. We'll give you that. And we'll have you press. Come on, boys. Let's go. I'm not going to do very attacking. I've yet to have it work. It literally is like a fast forward button. So I'm like, well, there's no reason to try that. And we'll take, okay, one. Oh, we've only made 2 subs. You're on a 6.3. We're going to bring on Paolo. Come on, Paolo. Come on. This is going to be our highlight. We're going to steal this and we're going to counterattack and we're going to come on, boys. Oh dear. Or oh dearie me. I'm going to encourage. I feel like encourage works. Yes, a little bit more better. Just like my English. A little better than demand more these days. I mean, I guess we might as well, right? Like we're going for it. Let's up the tempo. Come on, Paolo. Let's do some overlapping, son. We're going to do the double overlap. We're going to concede about 3 seconds after I hit confirm. But that's fine, because these things happen. And Vavro likes to play this instead. Off we go. We have 4 minutes, my friends, to steal 7th place. They've got a 2.49 XG to our 0.4. I don't think it's going to go very well. But let's find out. It'll be fun. Highlight. Like I said, I've yet to have it work. I'm not that disappointed. We get a draw, which like the third one of the season or whatever. Good platform for next season. Pretty special way to end the season. Disappointed we're not in that 7th place spot. But I think, again, when you look at the goal difference, you kind of go, yeah, that's probably fair. And look at the demarcation. If you're not in the Europa League spot, you've got a negative goal difference. And of those, we have the 2nd best. So Wolves might feel a little hard done there. But overall, again, and Everton go down. My brain just triggered Everton go down. Tottenham is safe. Do we still Pickford? I don't think we do. But there might be some tasty nuggets in those teams for us to go after. James Ward-Prowse, I think, is Southampton. I've gotten a lot of scouting reports from him, so I'm wondering if he has a relegation clause. Yes. Put an arm around. Good on ya, son. 27 million. And we pay out 1.2. That's like nothing in comparison. Zoinks. All right, my friends. Who is your signing of the season and your player of the season? Okay, let's just do a little analysis here. Here's your goals. Here's your assists. Here's your average rating. And the minutes. Okay, let's look at Jack's minutes. 3,195. Now, the question becomes, and this is a serious question, do we sell him? Do we say, hey, mate, you're 3 stars. I mean, probably nobody's going to be interested in him, but, you know, he put in a solid shift for us. Do we pick him up on a free and flip him for 10 million and reinvest it somewhere else? Like, do you know when to fold him and say, like, we got as much out of that as we could? Here's the transfers. There it is. And there's so many. Here we go. There's the transfers. So you're starting at Jack for you to choose your signing of the season. You got Jack, Paolo, Clinton Mola, Marcus Alonso, Vavro, Svensson, Michael Elise, Ayer, Almada, and Mendez. So I want to see from you in the comments, signing of the season, player of the season, young player of the season, and my friends, and I'd like to know what your expectations are for next season. I said 17th. They were expecting us to get relegated. 18th. So this is how we finish the season. What do you think we do next season? Thank you so much for watching this first season with Burnley on the FM21 beta. I will, if it takes 10 episodes, I'll try and take less than 10 episodes to get through the second season because the full game is going to be coming out. And I will have an episode up or a video up very, 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 very soon about my plans for the rest of FM21 with the main game coming out. Thanks for watching. This has been a blast, even though it's been kind of a disaster. Sometimes that's the best. I mean, literally, look at that. 4 draws. Okay, I missed this drop here. 4 draws all season. So win or loss, loss, and then a draw at the very end. No, that wasn't in our game. It is what it is, my friends. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new for some reason on episode 10, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one. One other thing I'll leave you with, my friends, before we get out of here is if you've enjoyed and you're like, man, I'm on the fence with FM21, you can check out the link in the description below. I am partnered up with Humble Bundle, which gives you the same price as Steam. It's 10% off of the price up until launch day. So you only have a couple more days to get that. There are some other places that you can get the game for even cheaper, but the thing I like about Humble Bundle is part of your purchase goes towards charity. It's been a minute. I think you can actually choose the charity it goes towards. Mine typically go towards Charity Water, who are all about solving the water crisis all over the world, because there's like 600 or 700 million people that don't have water, and that leads to things like kids dying of waterborne diseases, because they have to get like disgusting water to drink and stuff like that. So that's why I have gone that route. So you can get the game there. It does support the channel, obviously, but another chunk of the price you pay goes towards supporting charity as well, which I think is kind of cool. So if you're interested in that, check out the link below. And again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next season, which will be right next, coming up.